What's up, Gemini? This is Nikki from Celestio Tarot, and I'm here to bring you your intuitive tarot card reading for matters of the heart for the month of April 2019. Now, my friends, this is a general reading, so it will not resonate with every single person that comes to this channel. However, if there's something I say that resonates with you on some level, then please be sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button and comment below, because I do like your feedback. I like to see how these energies are playing out for you for the entirety of the month. Now, guys, I am doing private readings at this time. If you'd like to book a private consultation with me, my schedule is literally wide open, but it does fill up pretty quickly. So everything you need is in the description box below. My email, PayPal, price list, everything is there if you would like a private reading. Now, this is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, male, female, singles, couples, whatever comes up. Typically, this will be about love. However, if other things do come up, I'll mention them, okay? So, Spirit of Love and Light, angels, archangels, and guides. What messages do you have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of April 2019? What does Gemini need to know in regards to their love lives? We're going to do past, present, future energies, and we're also going to clarify with the Gilded Tarot. Recent past for Gemini. Okay, we have the World card showing up here. Flow. Okay, we just had Share the Love or the Three of Cups pop out here, guys. So I'm going to take that. Present energies for Gemini. Master, which is the Devil card. Change your focus. And we have the Four of Cups. Near future energies for Gemini. We have Reach Out, Three of Wands energy here. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Two of Wands. Wow, guys. And bottom of the deck, we have Detach with Seven of Cups. So this is like the Justice card in the traditional tarot. So for those of you who are new to my channel, we'll go ahead and read the cards and clarify as well as we go along, okay? So Gemini, for the month of April, your overall energy is detached. It is a lot like the Justice type energy, okay? You could be dealing with a Libra. I also see Capricorn, but we're going to see other signs that pop up throughout the reading. So even if I don't call it the sign you're dealing with, Gemini, it's not the deciding factor whether this is going to resonate with you or not. I just like to mention the signs. Now, I feel in general for the month of April, guys, as this is your overall energy, that there's going to be a constant reminder to maintain balance in all things that you do. To also think objectively, which is also a natural talent for Gemini as it is. We have a tendency to be able to take ourselves out of the situation and look at both sides, right? And make decisions objectively. Now, there could be some legalities popping up here in the month of April. You could, have a lawsuit. You could have a court case, something along those lines. You could be signing some legal papers or documents as well. This could indicate court battles, court custody, all of those things as well for some of you. Now, I was just noticing the dove here, guys, and the dove is a very spiritual being. It is mentioned highly in the Bible as a spiritual messenger, right? A messenger of God or the Holy Spirit in the Bible, so to speak. But I always see the dove as messengers. So in regards to April, Gemini, I feel like you could be getting a lot of divine information or divine messages from your guides, because we also have the 11 card here, okay? So look for synchronicities, 1111, 222, 333. All those types of synchronicities are adding up to massive divine messages. So be on guard. Just be aware of that, right? Now, once again, yeah, some of you could be dealing with Libra energy. You could, have a Libra friend, a coworker, a lover. It doesn't have to be just romance, you guys. This could just indicate that you do have some big decisions needing to be made here in the month of April as well. Now, in the recent past, this could be a week ago for some of you, yesterday for others of you, or even in March or further back. The World card is always a successful completion. It's almost attaining some sort of achievement as well. Now, we have flow. We also have share the love. The share the love is like the Three of Cups energy. So somewhere here in the recent past, you could have been getting together with friends and family. This can sometimes indicate weddings and invitations to weddings and announcements about births and all of that good stuff as well. But again, on the flip side, this can indicate third-party situations for some of you. Now, We do have the devil energy here in your present moments, okay? So this can be Capricorn for some of you, but I feel like there's some negativity surrounding Gemini in your present energies. You may have not gotten there for some of you. Others of you are dealing with this already. The devil card energy can talk about obsessions or kind of being stuck in a situation that you feel bound or trapped to. I was just guided to look at the bottom of the deck here, guys, and we have the Magician in the reverse with the Moon card in the reverse. So there could be some secrets being found out in your present moments. I'm going to put these back. We'll see if they come up. There could be some secrets, deception, or the lack of clarity that's coming in for you. So there's more clarity. The confusion is lifting. Now, you could feel powerless by this information, all right? But we're going to put these back, see if they come back up. Spirit is really guiding you, Gemini, to change the way you're thinking, okay? Because we have changed your focus. The Five of Cups energy is that kind of emotional loss, feeling like you have possibly lost something in regards to emotions, in regards to love, romance, or even just your emotional world. Now, we have opportunity beckons with the Four of Cups. Typically in the upright position, this can talk about just not being satisfied with what's in front of you, right? With the opportunities or options that's in front of you. Sometimes you may feel like you're missing out on something here. But going into your near future with the 2 and 3 of Wands here, guys, there's major decisions being made. And yes, these are minor arcana. However, intuitively speaking, I feel like in the coming weeks for you, for us, there's going to be some big decisions. Some of you, it's going to revolve around work because we have the 8 of Pentacles, right? So this is putting a lot of energy and work into something. A lot of effort, all right? The 3 of Wands in the Emperor can sometimes talk about needing to make the decision to turn your back on a person, place, or thing or situation. But on the other hand, this can talk about putting your plans into action, okay? But don't jump the gun before you make the decision, okay, guys? Because we have putting plans into action. Yet again, we have the 2 of Wands after that. So it's almost like you're jumping the gun before the decision's made. All right, so Gemini, let's go ahead and clarify and see what comes up, okay? So, Spirit, what is this World card here for Gemini for the month of April? All right, we have the 9 of Swords in the reverse. So, something here in the recent past came to a completion, right? It came full circle, which allowed you to come out of the 9 of Swords energy. Remember, guys, the 9 of Swords is typical to see in a Gemini reading because we're very concerned individuals. We are very much up in our heads. We can worry extensively, right? Because Gemini rules the nervous system as well. So this is a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, even recovery, okay? So some of you may have gotten sick and decided to take your health into your own hands and get the tests that you needed to get. And, once all the tests came back normal, it relieved a lot of your anxiety. Others, you're just fighting other things off, colds, viruses, that sort of energy. Now, this could be in any area of your life, some sort of completion here that took place. Yes, it could talk about relationships. It can talk about people, business partnerships, friendships. Yeah, we have this Moon energy in the reverse showing up. So there was some sort of clarity that came in here for Gemini in the recent past. Some sort of information that maybe you were confused about. Maybe you didn't have all the pieces of the puzzle, okay? Don't get me wrong. This could talk about secrets, deception. This can even go as far as saying there's some psychic insight that came in for Gemini in the recent past that allowed you to complete some sort of cycle. Look at this, you guys. We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse with the World card. So there could have been some inconsistency here with the fire sign in the past, possibly a Pisces, a Cancer, a Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Inconsistency, player energy here in the recent past that you decided, I'm not doing it anymore. I have to complete this. There's too much inconsistency, back and forth energy. And, you saw that for what it was, Gemini. Okay, so let's continue on, guys. 4 of Swords. So again, a lot about recovery here, okay? With the 9 of Swords in the reverse and the 4 of Swords, sometimes this can be physical or mental illnesses in which you're taking a break. You're taking a time out here in your recent past to recover from something, especially after you found something out, okay? I'm getting the feeling here, Gemini, that perhaps the information that you found out in the past wasn't as bad as you thought it would be, okay? However, on an intuitive level, it's like you knew something was going on. So whether this is love, business, work, or even your health, you had to take the situation into your own hands and kind of, once it was found out, once you completed something here, you kind of just went with the flow of the energies and took some space for yourself, took some time out. This can also talk about not communicating too much either, Gemini. Now, we just had the Strength card pop out. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo individual, okay? But this is finding that inner strength and confidence to face any sort of anxieties or face any sort of tough information. Some of you could have actually, been a death. Somebody could have been really sick here in the recent past, guys. And it could have, maybe you were worried that there wasn't going to be recovery or somebody was not going to come back from it. Regardless, whatever was happening here, Gemini, there was a transformation. Some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio in the recent past here as well. But the Strength card is finding that inner strength, that inner courage to face any sort of anxiety or fears with integrity and dignity. But I definitely see a time of recovery or a time of needing to take some sort of break. So we have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. So it's nice to see the 8 and the 9 of Swords in the reverse. Now, the 8 of Swords in the reverse with the 3 of Cups, it's like you were releasing yourself from things that were plaguing you on a mental level. So continually worrying, continually being anxious, feeling trapped, feeling bound to a situation, literally feeling powerless to something here, guys. And it could have been, for some of you, a third-party situation that you yourself released yourself from or didn't want to be a part of. We have the Hangman in the reverse. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, but you weren't this was almost like a decision that was made here to not go further, to not continue on with something or someone. All right, now, for some reason, there's this undertone of self-sacrifice. So I want you to keep that in mind, guys. Luckily, it is past energy, which is good. But as we continue on into the present moments here with this Devil card, we have the 10 of Swords. So the 10 of Swords does talk about massive endings. It's not a major arcana in the sense where it talks about the World card. Excuse me, but it's an ending nonetheless. 10s represent the completion of a cycle. Once again, this can talk about addictions heavily, Gemini, because we have that Devil card. So this can talk about, drug addictions, alcohol, sex, gambling, mental illness, anything in regards to that type of energy. This can talk about sexual energy as well. Obsessions, or just constantly feeling bound to something or someone. But what's good about this is that we have an ending. So this is recovery, you guys. Gemini, you may have been dealing with somebody who was like this, or dealing with an addiction themselves, or dealing with some sort of toxic or unhealthy type of energy, okay? I like to see that there is completions here for us, guys. We have the Chariot in the reverse. So there is some sort of energy in regards to lack of direction or just not feeling overly motivated. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, male or female, because it's a general reading. But this is not moving forward, you guys. Not moving forward with something that you know is no longer good for you. Okay, sometimes, especially with the 5 of Cups here, that this can indicate that what we once thought was best for us, even though it felt good for us at that time, it's like now we're realizing that, hey, maybe that wasn't the right decision. Maybe that wasn't the right person. It's really realizing things. Change your focus. 5 of Cups energy, feeling like you have maybe some emotional loss. We have the sign of Aquarius showing up here with the Star card in the reverse. This can sometimes indicate feeling like you've lost hope a little bit, or there's not a lot of faith, like your wishes are not being fulfilled due to the fact there's confusion, you guys. There could be options here as well, Gemini, whether this is you or somebody you're dealing with. Somebody may have a lot of options. Now, keep in mind the 7 of Cups can talk about overindulgence. Okay, food, drugs, alcohol, and that sort of energy as well. So I definitely see a family situation here for some of you, okay? Some of you may not be overly satisfied with your family situation. Some of you may be getting some support from your family that maybe you don't really want at this time because it may feel very overburdening for you, Gemini. With it, we have 2 10s though. Look at, we have the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Cups. So a lot of completions happening here. Take note of the moon. So it's almost like you're dumping your burdens here, Gemini. You're dumping that which is stressing you out. After a time of uncertainty comes clarity. Okay, because we have this Ace of Swords. So in the near future, Gemini, I see some very clear, concise, and honest communication happening between you and another person. I feel like, Gemini, if this isn't you, somebody's going to be reaching out to you. They may be speaking their truth, or Gemini, you're going to be speaking your truth to somebody in particular here, okay? Now, this is also divine inspiration, divine intervention on some level. You may lose your patience, or the person that you're dealing with may not be very patient with the communication, the way it's coming in, or the way it's being received. The Temperance card in the verse can sometimes indicate the lack of harmony as well, the lack of balance, and the need to have patience, the need to slowly and steadily put effort or work into something. All right, so we have the 5 of Wands in the reverse that just flew out of the deck. So in the near future, Gemini, it looks like you are coming out of conflict, okay? Coming out of some sort of competition with either a group of people, right? Because the 5 of Wands can talk about power struggles, being at odds with other people or yourself. Now, some of you, this is definitely within the workplace, needing to compete for a certain job, right? If you've applied for a job and there's a lot of competition, guys, it looks like you may decide in the end to either take or leave this job. Others of you, this could be relationship and love, in the sense you need to make a choice between 2 people, or who you're dealing with possibly needs to make a choice between 2 different people. But we have some exciting communication coming in regards to money, finances, career. But in the end, Gemini, there's a decision that needs to be made, okay? In regards to love and romance, there could be a lot of communication that's being picked up in the near future. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. So typically this is not a good energy. You could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy yourself. Keep in mind, you guys, this can indicate a bit of toxic or narcissistic energy, which is not always good to see, or somebody who's cut themselves off emotionally. But in regards to any sort of decisions needing to be made with a air sign, male or female, for some reason, I'm really seeing this as male energy, though. I know it's general. It doesn't have to be, but intuitively speaking, I'm sensing this is male energy, and there's a decision here that needs to be made. So for my male Geminis out there, you need to make a decision between possibly 2 people. I'm definitely seeing some Sagittarian energy show up here in the near future. But again, guys, Libra, I see Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Aries, a lot of signs, Cancer, and Capricorn as well. And we have a new beginning, Aries energy. So there's a conscious decision needing to be made in the near future of whether or not to put the energy, effort, and work into a particular person, place, or thing, job for some of you. Okay. But it's really taking that leap of faith. It's taking that step, taking that risk into near future. For some of you, there's definite promotions coming in here, travel for work or school, education. But the 8 of Wands is a lot of communication, reciprocated communication, because yeah, somebody's making that clear and concise decision. And I feel like if this is not work, this could be Aries, right? This is the Emperor. For my female Geminis out there, this is the Emperor energy, the Emperor that a lot of Gemini females have been waiting for in regards to romance. Now, this doesn't have to be Aries energy. This could be Taurus as well. But this is somebody who has their head on their shoulders, somebody who has discipline and structure and, you know, knows what he's doing. With the 2 of Swords in the reverse, somebody's seeing the truth. Whether this is you, Gemini, or someone you're dealing with, you're seeing the truth of a situation. And that's how you base your decision. But there is a lot of decisions coming up for Gemini, even in your present energies here. Don't get sucked into toxicity, Gemini. You are better than this, okay? Do not focus on the negative. Spirit is basically saying at the heart of your reading, Gemini needs to change their focus for the month of April. It's a big month, I feel, guys. It is a big month for Gemini. And I feel like the most important thing you can do, guys, is do not be disillusioned by the lack of truth, first and foremost, and try and remain harmonized and balanced in everything you do, especially in regards to big decisions, okay? On the flip side, yes, I do see a lot of clarity coming in. I see a lot of psychic intuition being increased and enhanced. I see job promotions. I see a lot of success revolving around the workplace, okay? So getting promotions, traveling for work, traveling for school, changing jobs. I see all of that coming in for a lot of us, okay? But we need to know when it's time to lay down our burdens, right? To know when we're at the end of a cycle. Some of you are deciding to move out of the home, to buy a new home, and it may come on really quickly, this decision. It may just happen. There could be some things around the home or within the family that you're feeling really stressed out about in your present energies, right? Feeling overburdened. Let's take a peek at this Justice card. Even legalities, like I said, are coming up. There's a lot of divine messages coming in. Let's take a peek at this Justice energy for our overall energy for the month of April. Yeah, we have the King of Wands. So there's definite fire energy here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male or female. Some of you, the message is very plain. You may need to detach yourself from a fire sign. Others of you are needing to make objective decisions regarding a fire sign individual, okay? Making fair and balanced decisions regarding somebody who could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also see the King of... We almost have all the kings here, you guys. We see the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Some of you are needing to make a choice very clearly between these two people. Take note of all the moons, you guys. Remember, moons are the lack of clarity, right? But we have the moon in the reverse. So there could be some information coming in about this type of energy. And Gemini, you're needing to make a choice. And if this isn't you, Gemini, needs to make a choice. You could be dealing with somebody here that needs to make a big choice. So we have a massive completion in the past. But as your overall energy is suggesting here, that something isn't over between you and another person, okay? That there's more to the story that needs to happen. There is, unfinished business between you and another person, Gemini. Let's pull a romance angel and see what comes up for Gemini for the month of April. Wow. So I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but the reconciliation card flew out of the deck. Someone from your past is returning to your life. We do have the Six of Cups energies, you guys. So this is past life lovers. This could be soulmates. This could even be twin flame energy. Okay, but somebody you knew either from your physical past or past life may be coming back into your life because we have this unfinished business. Let's pull another one. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, Gemini. And look, we have make the effort at the bottom of the deck. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. That's like that Eight of Pentacles energy, right? Dedicated effort, working towards a more balanced and successful relationship for some of you, or working to progress a relationship for others of you. So for angel therapy cards, what are the messages for Gemini moving forward for the month of April 2019? We have the parents card. The divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. So there could be some karma here, Gemini, that needs to be released in regards to our maternal figures for some of you. It could be father figures for others of you, or our guardians, those who raised us, or those who are part of our family, right? Because we have the Ten of Cups energy with the Ten of Wands energy. So there's a burden here, Gemini, that is being released. There's a karmic situation being released for Gemini in April. We have shield yourself, protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. So this energy, this card comes up a lot for my empaths. Those of you who are sensitive to energies and empathic to other people. So it's very important for the month of April that you are shielding your energy. So take 5 seconds in the morning to envision that white golden light surrounding you so that you're not absorbing any sort of toxic energies that are present, that are surrounding you at this time, Gemini. Wow. And then we have clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. This card is just explaining what I was saying. Right? We have that Devil card energy. So there is some toxicity surrounding Gemini in the month of April. And it's important that you clear yourself, that you shield yourself, and that you do not get sucked into the Seven of Cups energy of being confused, being disillusioned, and even overindulging. With the Temperance card and the Justice card there, guys, it's very important for the month of April that you are doing things in a very harmonious and balanced manner. So even in regards to making decisions, it's important that you look at things objectively for the month of April. Okay, gems? I will see you guys soon for mid-monthlies. Hopefully they will come out early or at least on time. And again, if you want a private consultation with me, everything you need is in the description box below. All right, Gemini, I love you guys. Namaste.